seems I'm crashed. This is how the game starts. This is the Factorio free play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. There we go. This is me here. It actually looks like I'm a human. This used to look more robot-like. So you can leave this here, but if you deconstruct it, then you get resources. That gave me some magazines. Where's my inventory? There we go. Right, so I've got a burner mining drill, a stone furnace, one bit of wood. I think the ammo I got just went in there. Quite a bit of stuff around. So, like a lot of these crafting games, you can start by punching wood. Drop a tree down, get some wood. Bits of my spaceship, get me iron plates. Right, so zoom out a bit so we can see here on. If we press M, we can get our map. So we've got some copper ore there, 733,000, 802,000 iron. We've got some coal and stone. I'm gonna want more burner miner drills. So, mousing over that, you can see the it takes 3 iron plates, 3 iron gear wheels, and 1 stone furnace to make a burner mining drill. And you can see that I don't have any of the iron gears, but I do have the iron plates and the stone furnaces. And I don't actually have enough iron to make the iron gear wheels. So if I did, I could just click on that and it would sort of just do it all. Let me grab, I'll grab some more basic resources and we'll be able to see how it works. How far out can I dig? It used to be like you had like a... Oh, that's weird. I can dig my spaceship at that distance, but I can't dig the tree. But I'm going to need some rocks. And iron. And coal. So total raw, I need 5 stone and 9 iron to make one of these. I currently do not have the iron. So and burn the wood. So let's put the one we've got. And a mining drill, put that there. Put there. This is just a hotbar, it's not actually the inventory. Put coal there because we'll be having to throw coal in as fuel to stuff. Burn a mining drill, burns coal, and mines things. Makes sense, doesn't it? Coal in. I just put the furnace immediately in front of it. Throw the wood in there. So this thing is making iron ore. It's going into the furnace. That's burning the wood and making iron plates. Pick stuff up from outside by control clicking. I'm not... Because of the test game I was doing with just myself, I know some of the keyboard controls, but I will keep hitting stuff wrong. It's a little yellow flower. Aww. No, hang on. Do I have enough? Yes, I can make a burner mining drill. And another stone furnace. I don't need another stone furnace right now. Now note that I didn't have to make the stone furnace and the iron gear wheels. It does that automatically. If you look in the lower left, the next time I craft some if I make a stone furnace now, you can see it go boop, and it's there. So we are going to need a ready supply of coal. I really want to be able to do is have a second burner mining drill. Should let me do it. Okay, see it made the iron gears and then the burner mining drill. If I point these to each other, they will now burn coal, and when they make some coal, they'll feed it into the other machine. And they'll each build up coal on their little inventory there. So, and Yep, if I control click, I grab the coal. I can... Oh, I was trying to do even distribution. That didn't work how I expected it. Almost out of wood. Now, I am going to need some wood for early power poles, so I don't want to be burning too much of it. We want to rush for electricity as soon as possible, because relying on coal power for everything is annoying. Iron plates. 2 more burner drills. And you're going to want plenty of coal to start with. Point you down, point you that way, rotate that one. Why do you... Okay, now that means it's full and can't output. Why are you not outputting that machine? Never known this not to work. Okay, see, it is getting coal. Okay, it's working now. Okay, it seemed to be a bit confused. This is the... What's it called? The mod. Settings, mod settings. Bottleneck mod. Yeah, that's what that's showing. So the green shows everything's happy. The pause symbol, the yellow pause symbol, that was saying that its output was blocked. Saying that this one is out of fuel. But if I come within range of these things, right within range, grab all the coal, drop half of it in there. That will help us keep making iron plates for a while. Right, 2 more burner drills. Let's get 2 more furnaces. Start getting more iron. So as the game starts, you're having to sort of do everything manually. So can I just shift? Oh, Alt. Oh, yeah. Alt mode makes you see what's inside stuff. Still not functioning how I think it should function. Work this out. I'm going to pull all the coal out of all of these machines. Control. Ah, you actually have to touch each one individually. You're not drawing a box. Oh, that makes sense. Right, 6 coal. Iron coming in. 4 of them. We're also going to make a wooden box, because we want stone as well. A little stone patch here by the coal. So, stone we just want to collect, so I put a box in front. About half the coal. Oh! The fill for me mod is adding a little bit of coal whenever I'm putting these machines down. I was wondering why it was starting to mine immediately. Okay, and I need a little bit of copper, which is the orange here on the minimap. Squeak through mod makes going through trees a lot easier. Completely under the trees. Trees are good. They absorb pollution. Pollution, yeah. If I got a map, this red cloud here, this is the pollution that I'm already causing, and that's going to spread. When it reaches the alien biter bases, they're going to get angry about it, and they're going to come and try and kill me. From an ecological standpoint, the message this game sends is not very good. I mean, we've just crash landed on this alien planet. We have no right to be here. We are going to exploit the resources, pollute the landscape, and as the pollution spreads, it's actually trees absorb the pollution and then eventually die. And we're going to have to kill and exterminate the local life forms because they don't like what we're doing. So we'll just sort of, you know, bear in mind that this is a computer game, and that if this was at all reality, we would be the bad guys. We would so be the bad guys. Industrial capitalist exploitation. That's what's going on here. There we go. So now we're going to start getting a little bit of copper. We don't need as much copper as we do the other resource as the game goes on. Oh, this thing has stone and coal in it. Grab that as we walk by. Snag some resources. And we're going to start trying to invent electricity, I think. See, all the resources just sort of end up there. This is the crafting grid. This is my character. You can change your colour, configure your weapons. If you've got any special armour, it goes there. And logistics is to do with personal robot stuff, which it's going to be a while before we get to do that. Okay, so as you can see, I can craft... inserters are little robot arms that pick stuff up and put stuff in places. This one needs electricity. The burner inserter does not, but I've got nothing really to do with it at the moment. Can, however, make boilers, steam engines. Okay, so I do already know how to make electricity. For that I'm going to need an offshore pump to get water. Boilers to boil the water, and then steam engines to generate electricity using the steam engines. So I think it's something like one offshore pump. A pumping speed. Bottom it says 1200 per second. Boiler consumes 60 per second. So I think that means that one offshore pump can support 20 boilers, and a boiler outputs 60 per second of steam, and a steam engine, as you can see, consumes 30 per second of steam, so each boiler can support 2 steam engines. So one offshore pump is about 20 boilers, 40 steam engines. Obviously we can only make 4 steam engines, right? But every time I make one of these boilers, the amount of steam engines goes down. We'll sort of try and make them in the required ratio. Let's actually put an electricity kit on our hotbar. Steam engine. We're also going to need pipes. If you right-hand click, you make 5. Might need some underground pipes. Well, finally we will need electricity poles, which needs wood and copper cable. Okay, we've not picked up any copper plate yet. Right, grab a lot of coal. You see now we've got 242 coal. It builds up pretty quick. I right-hand click, I grab... We need 25. I thought I right-hand click split a stack. Fiddling with the controls. Sorry, I'm forgetting to talk. Get more coal. Right, so we need some copper. Up here. Luckily, the furnaces will store an amount of copper. There we go. So I've got 100 now. Now I can make some power poles. So one of them appears. I'll put it on my hotbar. What else am I going to need? Want the electricity primarily to run our labs, because that will let us invent things. Got electric mining drills and inserters, boxes, pair packs. Here we can make electronic circuits. So this one is sort of like in between stuff. Also, these are the science packs, so we want to automate the production of them at some point. But we don't actually currently know how to make a factory. Can make some more ammo for ourselves and light armor. So we've got something. Iron plates. Some coal. not able to make steam engines? It requires 31 iron. Steam engines are so expensive. Go for a second boiler and 2 more steam engines. Okay, that will be a reasonable start to our electricity. Now we have to start thinking about how the factory is going to go. I'm trying to remember on this map which direction we can build out in. I think this shoreline's going to go along down there. I mean, actually, there is a bit of water right here. No, no, no. That's my machinery that's showing up blue. But the nearest bit of water is this little lake here, so I could put electricity here, going down from it maybe. Then my primary smelting can go here, and my factory can start heading north. If necessary, it can turn west or east. That's really... There are rocks here that are in the way, so let's get rid of them. Incidentally, I'm going to cut the episodes. Basically, I'm going to record for as long as I feel like I'm talking okay and producing and I haven't run out of energy. And then I'll cut the episodes up into like half-hour blocks and stuff. I might be not editing as heavily as I have done in the past. It's all a question of trying to... minimum friction, you know. I want to be able to sit down, play, not have to plan stuff out, and then get the videos out to you guys as soon as possible. But be aware that you're commenting and telling me to do stuff. I'm not necessarily ignoring you. I may just have recorded several episodes ahead of time. There we go. So that's that stuff cleaned away. So put our offshore pump here. Now, offshore pumps are magical things which... oh, it used up all my pipes. Yeah, so these things, the boilers and the steam engines, they need pipes. So they actually use the pipes I'd already made. So I'll have to manually make some more. And I don't really need undergrounds because I remembered that I've got squeak through, which means I can actually walk over pipes. I put a pipe there. Normally in the game you wouldn't be able to do that. Right, here's a boiler. Rotate it round. It's difficult to see because it's green, but there's a little blue drop icon just to the right of where I am. And there, to the left of where I am now, there's a little steam icon. That sort of shows you the directions things are going to go in. Bill for me mod has thrown in coal. That's generating steam, but the steam engines will not use the steam till it becomes necessary. And in this game, you can just store steam forever, and it never gets colder again. The reason why it's not being used for anything is because there's no power poles. That. So we want a way of automatically getting coal into this. For that we use transport belts. Belts are another thing in this game that just run forever. So the coal is coming from down there. Take this round. We'll run a transport belt up this way. It only has to go as far as that steam engine. And what we can do is we'll have a couple of them running on burner inserters. That way, if the electricity goes out completely, the burner inserters will be relying on coal in order to keep feeding in the coal. But you don't want them all running on coal because coal is a resource you don't want to be wasting, and they're not as efficient. Sort of either consumes burnable fuel and the consumption is 94.2 kilowatts. Whereas so 94 kilowatts is the consumption for a burner inserter. The consumption for an electric inverter is only 13.6 kilowatts, so that's a lot less. Downside of the electric ones is they always use at least 400 watts of power, even when they're not doing anything. Grab stone as we go by. Like we are full of coal, which is good. Iron. Swing up here, make sure we keep making copper. Got 50 in each. I wanted to make some burner inserters. See if we can get away with just the 2. Where are they? Right, so if coal ends up on this thing, then our electricity will keep getting its power. But what we want to do is have electric mining drills. Make 4 of them, so let's do that. Now we're busy making the conveyor belts. We can cancel that by clicking. And then I can re-queue them up. It says there T to start new research. So this is the tech tree. Quite big, and it'll take us a while to get through. So the first thing we're going to want to do is automation, which basically gives us a long-handled inserter and a factory that can actually build stuff for us. Then we can start making lights, gun turrets, walls, better military, that's guns for me to start with, underground conveyor belts and conveyor belt splitters, steel processing, which is turning iron into steel, and level 2 science. But that's the first thing we want. Shift click that, it will queue it. I think I'm probably going to want the splitters and the conveyor belt tech relatively early, and then we'll go straight to gun turrets. And then nanobots. But none of that's going to happen because we've not actually got any automated science yet. Have we made any? Here we go. So it made all the raw resources needed, all the components needed for all 4 of them before I actually put one down. These are electric miners. You can see they've got a bigger footprint. The blue is the area that they'll actually do. Now I'll have to be careful here because there is stone. Now you can use splitters to sort stuff. Don't want to have to deal with that quite yet. I want to make sure that there's only coal. These. May as well put it on both sides of the conveyor belt. That. Let's try and run the conveyor belt up, shall we? We have to go out to. Sort of situation, it's usually easier to. Yeah. You will place a lot of conveyor belts. Slightly too far. I need more iron and stuff anyway. Add a coal. Grab more iron. Coal in. Yep, conveyor belt going this way. Oh, there's a rock in the way. Another rock. Did I go too far? Oh, I went 1 too far. But pick that up again. Okay, so now if we get electricity here, that's going to start mining coal. Need power poles. And put one down and hold the mouse down, it will automatically place wherever one was needed, unless a log or something gets in the way. There you go. But straight away we start actually producing electricity. You click on a power pole, you can see your energy consumption. So, need 360 kilowatts. We are currently producing 360 kilowatts. We have a maximum current production of 3.8 megawatts. And you can see your consumption over time. You can see basically I was using no electricity, and then I was using electricity. And, look on this conveyor belt, should be some coal. Yeah. Here it is. Little bits of coal. You can pick stuff up yourself from the world by pressing F. So I'm going to get rid of those burner coal miners now probably, because if I need coal myself I can just grab it from here. And that's why I need the splitters, because basically we're going to split off this coal line to feed if any other bits of the factory need coal. But more and more stuff is going to become using electricity. That's very well said. Let's watch this first burner inserter. Oh, it didn't grab anything. Is that because they don't need anything? Or because the thing with burner inserters is they've got plenty of fuel. These things probably just do not need any. They're still running off the coal which got put in them when they got put down. But these burner inserters, they have coal in them to power them. But if I add any others, then they're going to be electric ones. Can I do that? Burner. I'm out of iron. Oh. I think I probably want to put this power pole. There's going to be a pipe there, because you need room to put power poles in between. Okay, that reaches. Sort of making room for it later. You can see how the coal piles up nicely.